Hello, everyone. I wanted to share this story with you because this is very important, it's very scary, and it's very serious. And they're claiming that this is a false claim. This woman, Isabel Rose, she is a black woman from Britain. She's 25 years old and she was just sentenced in Hong Kong. Okay, over in Asia. She actually has been in jail in Hong Kong since 2024. She said that a man raped her. She was raped, and they actually put her in jail. Okay. She was found guilty recently. They're claiming that it was a fake rape allegation against a banker. Okay. A man doing well for himself, and everything like that. And let's get into the story of what they're saying. They're claiming that she is lying about being raped. She reported the rape and now they had put her in jail again since 2024. Okay, it says that a British woman could end up languishing behind bars after being convicted of blackmail and perverting the course of justice. Isabel Rose from Hackney, East London, burst into tears as she was handed down a verdict after being found guilty of making a fake rape claim against a UK banker. It says that the 25-year-old flew to Hong Kong in 2024 to visit the banker she had met when she was traveling in Thailand. The pair spent the night together, and the days that followed, she filed a police report saying that she had been raped. Although the unnamed individual, they're not even saying his name, was arrested at first, he reportedly was released without charge. In a shocking twist, Isabel Rose was then charged with one count of blackmail and one count of perverting the course of justice. It says that prosecutors accused her of lying about being raped by him and trying to extort him for 100,000 pounds, I believe pounds. The district court judge, Adriana Noel Ching, said that the prosecution had proved both charges beyond a reasonable doubt. The demands are unwarranted, she says. The alleged rape was false. The defendant knew that her allegation was false, is what they're saying. For the past 2 years, Isabel Rose has been trapped in Hong Kong while on bail, and is now she's been in custody until her hearing on July 22nd. Under Hong Kong law, both crimes can result in prison time. According to court documents, her and the man slept in the same bed in Hong Kong in a flat on January 31st, 2024. The court ruled that the pair had engaged in consensual intimate acts that night. They weren't even there, but they're saying it was consensual. It added that a medical examination carried out at the time could not confirm or disprove if sexual intercourse had even taken place. Okay, so I mean, if she's not a virgin, there might not be any tears or bleeding. Even if you are not, if a virgin or not, if a man is really rough, he'll tear you and everything like that. But in some cases, that doesn't always happen. Okay, and if he's small, you won't even really notice anything like that. Okay, so let's see. Days after the alleged the assault, Isabel Rose had asked him for 5,000 pounds, okay, later demanding 100,000 pounds while threatening to go to the police. She's like, "You grape me, pay me for what you did to me." Speaking ahead of the verdict, Isabel Rose told the BBC, "I reported it to the police within 72 hours, and very quickly after the allegation was dropped completely, and I was the one left facing charges of blackmail. It takes a lot to have to go through that story over and over again. I feel like I'm the victim." As the guilty verdict came through, she burst into tears. "I want to go home. I'm scared. I'm really scared." Okay, she said, "Is this really happening to me?" Her mother, Aisha Bell told reporters that she was concerned for her daughter's physical safety and her mental health. Okay, her physical and mental health. She will spend her 26th birthday in prison, her mother said. Ngozi Fulani from the charity Sister Space said, today's verdict raises serious and urgent questions about the treatment of survivors of SA violence and everything who report crimes in foreign countries, in foreign jurisdictions, and about the adequacy of consular support provided to British citizens in these circumstances. Excuse me. Okay. So, her family has a GoFundMe for her. I clicked on it, and the fundraiser has been taken down for her on the website, to help with her legal accommodation costs and everything throughout this ordeal. Well, they found her guilty. Okay, so far from what we read, I'm going to show you a little bit more. Okay, she's in Thailand. She meets this man. This man is a banker. I can assume he has money. Whatever happened between them, they end up in Hong Kong in the same room. And she says that he raped her. And the Hong Kong people are saying that, oh, well, she was in the bed with him. Now they're saying she didn't report the grape until 72 hours later. That's a mistake. It should be reported immediately. That doesn't mean that he didn't do it, but she waited 72 hours. But I guess before she went to the police, she told him, "No, give me 5,000 to $100,000 for what you did to me." Okay? And he said no. She went to the police. They arrested him. They did a physical examination on her. They didn't see anything that made them feel like she was graped. Okay, not all grapes, you don't always tear and everything like that. Okay, but they felt like, okay, you weren't great, we can't really prove that. They let him go very quickly, and because I guess he might have shown the text messages of her saying, oh, give me 5,000 or 100,000 because you raped me, which you did to me. They're like, oh, you're blackmailing him now, you're blackmailing him. And now they think that she's lying about being raped. She's in a foreign country, and they have convicted her now. So she was already in Hong Kong, in a foreign country, in their jail since 2024, and now they just found her guilty. This reminds me of some films that I have seen. And again, I checked on the GoFundMe, and the GoFundMe has been taken down. I don't know why. Okay, so imagine what she's going through. Now, I'm all about justice and the truth coming out, but they can't prove that he didn't rape her. I feel like in this sort of situation, they should let her go. They should let her go because you can't prove that he didn't rape her just because you don't feel there was enough physical evidence. Okay, and okay, just because as a grape victim, she wanted to get paid for him raping her, that doesn't mean that she's the guilty one. There are some women who feel like, you know what, you did that to me. No, I want this much, and then I could go on with my life or whatever. Maybe that was justice that would make her feel a little bit better. Of course, most great victims never, you never forget being violated like that. So she went to the police. She went to the police, and they found her guilty. And I'm not saying in history women have not lied about being raped. My thing is if you can't prove that she wasn't, you can't even prove that, don't convict her and ruin her whole life and throw her in prison like that in a foreign country. Okay, so let me show you another article, more of what they're saying. Okay, so this was before they convicted her. They said she faces jail. She has been found guilty over in Hong Kong. Okay. It says again, a London woman who made a great claim to police in Hong Kong is facing jail time again. They're saying blackmail and perverting the course of public justice. Okay, let's see. She says that she was raped, and the judge said that the prosecutors and prosecution proved beyond a doubt that she was guilty of the charges. My thing is, why aren't they giving us more information? What did you see that could prove that she lied about being raped? Okay, they're not really giving out that information. It says that she's been in Hong Kong trapped for the last 2 years. Okay, her legal team explained the verdict to her as she started crying, and she started crying. The case against her has centered on allegations that she demanded money from the man, okay, after accusing him of rape. That's her with her mother, okay. She's been supporting her daughter and is absolutely, as any mother, heartbroken and scared for your daughter, okay. It says that again she wanted 5,000 after he raped her, and then she demanded 100,000, but then said she would go to the police to report it if you don't pay me for what you did to me. Okay, they argue that the payments amounted to blackmail, and that her report to the grape about the grape to the police was false. She has maintained that she has been raped and sought compensation, that she said she was first offered by the man following the alleged SA. So he said he would pay her after what he did. Okay, that's what she's saying. Speaking ahead of the verdict, she said that I reported it again to the police within 72 hours, and quickly after the allegation was dropped completely, I was the one put in jail. Okay, so she's spending her birthday again in prison. She got here at the age of 23. She will now spend her 26th birthday in prison. We're not just talking about her physical and it's her physical and mental health again that will be affected. Okay, so I'm trying to see how many years will they give her. Okay, this is some things that's being reported that I showed already. It says that the Hong Kong police have declined to comment on the case. The UK consulate in Hong Kong said it would not comment on the details of individual cases, but said it provided assistance to British nationals abroad. Hong Kong is a part of China, but operates its own legal system under one country and two systems. This started in 1997. Okay. So she has had her life ruined. She said that she was raped. He had offered to pay her, is what it's saying now, and then she demanded the money after she said he raped her. She said, if you don't, after what you did, I will report you to police. He didn't. She reported him to the police. Again, within 72 hours, they quickly released him, and then they put her in jail. And she was sitting in Hong Kong in prison since 2024. And now recently they have convicted her of being guilty, where she will be in prison in a foreign country. And they're not telling who this man is. They see him as the victim, so they're not going to release his information. He's a banker. Is it wrong for me to assume possibly he paid off people? He's a wealthy banker. Things like that happen, paying people off. He got out of there very quickly. Okay. And they just basically said, oh, well, we see these text messages. I guess you said you to pay me, I will call the police. And now they're saying she blackmailed him, and the grape kit wasn't enough for them to convict him, and now they've done this to her. I feel like this. Release her. Leave it at you don't really know if a grape took place from the evidence that they felt that they found. If you don't know for sure, okay? I feel like, okay, so you want to put her in jail because she wanted to be compensated for being raped. So this is just one of those things where nobody was there. Nobody was there. She's saying he raped her. They're saying, oh, she's lying. We have enough evidence to throw her in prison. My thing is, why won't they release to the public what this evidence is? So far, we only know two things. Oh, she wanted to be compensated, and that you felt the grape kit wasn't enough. What else do you have to put her in prison? I didn't see anything telling me how many years they're going to give her, how long she will be there. But this happens. You go to other countries where there's no laws at large, where women, and look, China has really come up, from a third world to a first world. And they're doing the thing, and I don't know all the laws over there. I know in other countries there women don't have rights at all, and they will side with the man a lot. I'm not sure if it's like that hardcore in China. Okay. But look what has happened to her. And this is a scary situation, being in a foreign country. Okay, if she's in the prison, which she will be, who knows how she'll be treated as a black woman from Britain coming up over there and being bullied and picked on. even though China does have a little bit more diversity going on, there's a lot of people from Africa who are in China now. I heard about 1 million, but that still doesn't mean that race relations are always great all the time. I don't know. Going over there, the prisons might be filthy, um, not giving her what she needs, all types of stuff. And this is scary. This is a scary situation. And I've seen these things happen where people get charged with stuff saying they're innocent and being stuck in a foreign country for years. Sometimes the government will step in, okay, to get fellow Americans out of these situations, especially when there are celebrities that happens. So I don't know. Hopefully her mother can continue, just contact the British government, someone powerful, and ask for their help. I don't know, but I just wanted to share this with you. And I'll check on the GoFundMe again because, again, when I clicked on it, it was taken down. I don't know why. And maybe some of you who want to help, maybe you could write people who are politicians over in Britain to speak for her, to help her in this horrible situation. So that is it. I just wanted to let you know what is going on. This is very serious. She's just 23 years old and her life pretty much destroyed. And again, I'm not sure how long she will be there. It's just a very scary situation. So please like, share, and subscribe. Spread the word. I will talk to you all later. You all take care. Bye, everyone.